Hello everybody, Erebos Gaming HD here. I'm Erebos Abyss, and welcome to episode 2 of the Liverpool career mode. In the first episode, we finalised some deals. As you can tell, in the news section, we've got Lallana signed to Liverpool. Yes, we signed Adam Lallana and Ricky Lambert. We signed Adam Lallana for 10 point. No, it was 11 million plus Victor Moses, because I don't really like Victor Moses and he's not the best of players. And we also signed Ricky Lambert for 3.7 million, which was quite a good deal for him. Alright, so this episode I'm going to compile a shortlist of players that I would like to sign and the players that I would like, to put into this team. So I'm just going to go do that now. Right guys, I've got some players in my shortlist, just going to show you now who I've got. Firstly, I've got Elaquim Mangala. I don't think he was linked with the club at all, but he's a player that I really like on this game and I would like to sign him. Kyriakos Papadopoulos, he was heavily linked with a move to Liverpool, so I'm certainly going to try and get him first. Subotic, another person that I would really like to sign in this team. Them stats are just unbelievably good. For a player of that overall, like 82 rating, he's still got like stats to probably an 85, 84 rated thing. Got Neven Subotic. No, fuck's sake. We've got Dejan Lovren. Obviously, if you'd have watched the last episode, we would have found out that he's just recently joined from, I think it was Olympic Lyon. Yeah, so we can't sign him until January, probably. Xabi Alonso, he was also heavily linked with a move back to the Premier League, back to Liverpool. It would be great just to see one of the Liverpool legends come back to the team, so I'm just going to try and get him into the team. Luka Modric, I wanted to sign a big name signing, a good solid player who can last a couple of seasons. So yeah, Luka Modric is that man, like very balanced stats. He's quite a fast player, and if you look at him long shots, I'm a very good long shot taker, which you'll probably see in the series. So yeah, Alberto Moreno, another heavily linked. This guy is showing great potential, so it's another really good young signing for us, and he's also been linked to the club. Divock Origi, he's been heavily linked with the club as well. No, I think he's actually signed for the club, so we're still going to try and get him, but we'll let him go back on loan to Los Lille. Seems though we probably won't be using him. Lazar Markovic, yeah, he's just recently signed for Benfica. See, Alexis Sanchez, he's signed for Arsenal, but because this career mode doesn't do it from the end of the season that we're in now, technically he's still at Barcelona, so I'd love to actually get him into the team because he's still a really good player. So yeah, that's all of the shortlist. I don't know why I backed out of it then. We're gonna try and sign as many of these as possible, and also try and get rid of Suarez, because also he's gonna basically get a lot of our budget. So just inquire for all these. As you can tell, Papadopoulos, again another young signing for some reason, on showing great potential, and he's 21 years of age. So if we get a lot of young good players in our team, it could show that we could have a really good team in the next couple of seasons. Don't really need to inquire about him. Don't need to inquire about Lovren. Xabi Alonso, I'm just going to go straight in for him now. So what is he, 6,130,000 wages? Oh, I might try and get rid of someone. Who don't I want? No, I want Joe Allen, I want Jordan Henderson. But if I get like Alonso, Modric, that'll be using players like Joe Allen and Jordan Henderson. Oh yeah. Should I get rid of Lucas? He's probably going to end up getting replaced by Alonso, so might as well. So 3.5 million plus Lucas, which is I think it's a 8.5 million deal. So it's in the top end of the margin. So yeah, we should hopefully be able to get him. Modric, Moreno, we'll inquire about him. Basically, when it comes back with an inquiry for the inquirement, and it says something like, say, if it said 10 million, probably you don't need to pay 10 million. You can probably pay less than that, but they just want you. It's just like a thing to say. Oh, you can pay pretty much that thing, but it's really overpaying for the player. So you can if you get a 10 million inquire, for a player. You can easily get him for about 6 million, 7 million. It's quite crazy how it's done that way. And also the global transfer network. If you want to just wait like a year to find out the price of a player, you can do it that way. Recently joined the club again. I'm gonna have to get him in January. Papadopoulos. He is 14 million. I'll try. One sec. Let me just go it down to 0 and let's have a look at a player, because there's a lot of players in this team that I don't want. Very old centre backs right there. Danny Agger and Martin Skirtle, 2 legendary centre backs at Liverpool. Don't know why we didn't play Agger last season. I think he's also on his way out. I think Agger's on his way out because he wasn't really happy with the way Brendan Rodgers kept him out of the squad last season. So I'm certainly just gonna swap him in because I do prefer Skirtle over him. So what is his price? 5 million. So let's go for 6 million to 7 million. So we're pretty much getting to a 12 million off his thing. Because sometimes with players you have to pay a little bit more plus the player just to get him. Because if they're not interested in the player but they're still interested in the money that you're giving them, it's just a way of swapping out a player really. Mangala, very expensive player, but he does grow to like an 88, and it's 3.9 million. I'll certainly be getting him. You can easily just get him for about 2.4 million. Try 2.5 just to sweeten the deal. Obviously, like I've got Sterling, so it's another young winger, so maybe a bit of a contention for a first team place. But I don't think he should be too worried. Like, because Sterling is he's a class player. He's world class by far. Don't think they're interested in the player, so they want a higher cash sum. Let's try Joe Allen instead. Another Welsh player to be added to the Real Madrid squad. Why not? I mean, if I had to sign a big name signing, if like my team was perfect right now how it is, but it obviously isn't. Oh, they've accepted that. That was a good deal. 60 mil, 5 years, because you can always get him on the 5 year, and because he's a centre back, I'm going to give him important anyway. Because if I can sign Subotic or Mangala, I will be trying to get him. Oh, transfer for Luis Suarez. We've got a Madrid purchase, so I'm going to try for 50 million. Because it's a respectable offer, 50 million. Obviously, because he's transfer listed, they will have to pay over. And Madrid are one of these teams that don't want to pay over, but if they need to, they will. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Going to Madrid when he really goes to. So they've decided to stop pursuing the player. I could just swap him out in theory. I could just swap him out for like a really good player. I don't think he's going to be a squad rotation. We'll give him future and see what he says, because I don't know his overall, so I don't know if he's going to be good or not. Okay, Xabi Alonso doesn't look like he wants to come to the club. If I can get some more wages, I'll certainly try and sign him. Right, so we've got our first pre-season friendly against Hertha Berlin. Because it's only a pre-season friendly, you don't really need to play pre-season friendlies. They don't really mean anything. I think they only affect what the fans think here, but then again, the fans mean nothing in this game. So let's just quickly sort out this squad. Right, so we've got Mignolet in net. Right, we're going to play Enrique and Flanagan on the wings because we want to let some other players rest. We'll play Colatore, Stephen Sammer as well. In the defensive mid positions, we're going to play in Yolani Bao and Lucas. See, we've got the free right attacking. We've got free attacking mid spots. Yes, we'll keep Joe Allen there, keep Sterling there, and we'll put Jordan Henderson there. Oh no, we'll play Rick Lambert on his first game. So we'll take Joe Allen out, and we'll play Adam Lallana. So then again, with that being like a substitute squad, obviously Mignolet is there. Probably swap Mignolet out for Brad Jones. That's still a really solid team. It's really solid. And imagine when we sign players like Xabi Alonso, if we can sign Xabi Alonso, Luka Modric, um, Karic Papadopoulos, Mangala, Alberto Moreno, Origi, them players, it's gonna be crazy how good this team's gonna be. Oh, Chelsea have accepted Chelsea have bid 34.5 million and got Lewandowski. Obviously, like in career mode, they seem to sign 5 strikers in one season, so you can expect them to sign Benteke, Cavani, and other players this season because that's how they play. No goal, Lambert's scoring what he can score, and that's a penalty. Wow, 2 goals on his debut. What a monster! Just gonna watch this finish. Skip it. Lallana got a goal on his debut, and Coutinho came off the bench to score as well. 4-1 against Hertha Berlin. See, I think we were linked with a player on loan from Hertha Berlin called Pierre-Michel Osoga, who can grow up to an 89 rated striker, but it's getting him. That's the only problem, because in the first season, if he's allowed to develop for the full season, he grows up to about an 83, and they'll want probably about 50 million for him. But what was his problem? Because I can't remember conditions because I want to have a bigger role. Okay, one is crucial. I should give you 10. Will you accept a 50,000? Again, sign it off our Champions League group team as well. Like, we've got Barca, Schalke and Olympiacos in our group, so that's going to be pretty crazy to say. We're going to probably end up playing players. Okay, wants a what? That's the role was insulting. Oh, okay, sorry, my bad. Don't cry. 5 years sporadic. Don't even know what his rating is. That's the only problem. I'll just give him sporadic because I don't think dropping one squad role will mean him a lot. You're still getting paid 15 grand a week. Jesus, I'd sit on a bench for an hour and a half, every like twice a week for 15 grand. Oh, okay. So they come in for Lucas. 10 million seems like a respectable deal because they will end up paying quite a lot of money for players. It's just getting the right players. Just getting the right players gone to the right teams. Also, with that money that Southampton have got from Ricky Lambert and Lallana, they're probably going to end up signing some quite good players. Hopefully, they sign players that they generically sign anyway because they're quite good players. Not willing to spend 10 million, but you'll still spend 9. That's That's fine. It's perfect. Extra wages for a player who'll probably end up getting replaced. So yeah, brilliant. Away at Saint Etienne, the ex-club of Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, who obviously know on this game is very pacey. 92 pace, so something like 93 sprint speed, 94 acceleration. It's crazy. Again, Lambert's scoring. That's what, 3 goals in 2 games. I might start him. I might play 2 up front and actually start him alongside Sturridge. If he can keep scoring, and he can score against Milan. If any team that's going to be the hardest team in this pre-season is definitely Milan. Contract offer declined because he wanted his wages higher. God damn it. You always give them the clean sheet bonus 20% because it means nothing. You don't actually get your wages reduced, but it can tend to mean that they'll be like, oh, I'm getting an extra 20% on that 60 grand a week. So what's that? You're getting an extra 10 grand. No, less. It's more than that. It's probably an extra 15 grand on that 60 grand. Contract offer decline. What are you doing with your life? God, this guy's gonna be hard to get. Yeah, 20%. Well, no, I'll give you 20. God, you probably won't even score, so you won't see that 20. Harry Wilson, who's this guy? Ah, why not? Send you out on loan to Mansfield. Hope we don't get him in the Capital One Cup or the FA Cup. So I think we'll sim this game. maybe finalise some deals, maybe finalise the Papadopoulos deal and the Origi deal, and then we will end the episode here, guys. Player returns from injury. Is that Danny Agger? Alright. Okay, so he's sold to Olympic Lyon for 7.5 million. Good deals. So we just should be able to sim this, depending on who's watched. It'll be swapped with Gerrard. Yep, knew that. Gerrard and Lallana in the same team with Henderson. The front five are all English. Flanagan's English. Yeah. Jones is Australian, so yeah, same thing. Sammer and Torre. Sammer's German, and he can grow up to like an 84. Crazy enough. Ooh, Adam Lallana scored and Balotelli. Tarap, they signed Audio because they've got Tarap on this, aren't they, on loan. Still a class player. I think Adel Tarap's got one of the best free kicks on FIFA. Besides, obviously, Gerrard. And, I forgot who his name is now. Benyat. Benyat's got an amazing free kick. He loves living there and doesn't want to relocate, ideally. We've got one of them, haven't we? One that wants to live in the country that they're not from. Okay. Okay. Papadopoulos is going to be a hard egg to crack, so we'll try and get him. We'll try and get him next episode. So obviously we've just got Origi, bows out on loan. So I do like Bow. I think he's a good resi striker. Not Dominic, Divock Origi is actually at the club now. So yeah, we're just going to end the episode there, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like. So I'll see you in the next episode.